It doesn't matter if you're a beginner in fitness, a weekend warrior, a performance athlete, or just trying to live an active life. Chances are you're faced with obstacles that are holding you back. One of the increasingly more common obstacles these days is having your training interrupted because you have back pain or aches and pains in your joints. And what's worse is these injuries are happening when you're training, the one place it shouldn't happen. Another huge limitation is time. You'd love to get in the best shape of your life, but how is that supposed to happen with such a crazy schedule? Kids, work, social obligations. And this begs to ask, which aspects of your plan to get fit are the most important? How do you fit everything in? Are your goals realistic with your desired lifestyle? And does your desired lifestyle align with the commitments you have? How do you turn all these potential conflicts into a plan that works? There are obviously tons of other limitations and obstacles that you may be facing, but whatever you're trying to overcome, whatever you're trying to achieve, whatever your goals are, there's one certainty. The certainty is it is extremely difficult in this day and age to find answers that you trust, are sustainable, and are exactly suited to your individual needs, especially given how many subjects you'd have to know about, like nutrition, injury rehab, cardio training, athletic conditioning, managing your sleep and stress, and the list goes on and on. You want a training plan that'll have the variety you need to keep it fun, get you to your goals and make you feel proud, challenge you to grow beyond your expectations, allow you to lead by example to the people who matter most to you, and give you the time and energy you need to give back. Many years ago, I started to get this question from my clients. Do you know any good sources of information online? At the time, I would say not offhand, but I'll have a look and I'll let you know. You and I both know what I found. An overwhelming amount of information. Years later, it's only gotten worse. I couldn't understand how people would possibly be able to find any good info, considering it was hard for me, and I know what I'm talking about. The online health and fitness industry is full of people whose only real expertise is sounding like an expert. And the current model right now in health and fitness is extremely disconnected. This disconnect is because the practitioners in the medical community, the rehab industry, the fitness industry, the performance industry don't necessarily talk to each other. It can be very, very difficult for anyone to negotiate this and get all the aspects right. I have a very ambitious vision, a vision that will change the face of health and athletic conditioning. As a professional, I'm an athletic therapist and conditioning coach. I've spent the last 20 years working with people on all levels from severely injured to training for high performance. So I'm keenly aware of the difficulties you're facing when it comes to sifting through billions of potential options to find what's right for you. I'm here to tell you that it doesn't need to be that hard. In fact, the solution you're looking for already exists. The problem is, though, the only place it exists right now is at the highest level of performance, and to date, it's needlessly expensive. Today, if you were to try to address all your potential needs over a period of, let's say, 1 or 2 years, you would have to have ready access to some or all of these services. You'd have to have ready access to some sort of rehab practitioner to help you deal with potential aches and pains, injuries, which can be very difficult to have ready access to. Not only that, but it's extremely expensive. You'd have to have ready access to a nutrition coach that can teach you sustainable ways to build a nutrition plan which aligns with your goals and your body's needs. You'd have to have ready access to a high-quality conditioning coach who can guide you through how to build your foundation and build you through to the goals that you want to achieve, but also the needs of your body, like improving your posture and optimizing your performance. You'd have to have ready access to a group training coach to bring down the cost a bit and bring up the fun factor. And it would have to be somebody that understands your process and your plan. You'd have to have ready access to someone that could help you when you hit mental limits, and possibly a life coach to help you balance this all and help you execute it in a way that's realistic and attainable. To put this all together would cost many hundreds, if not thousands of dollars a month. Plus, you'd have to make all those appointments. Not only that, but these industries as a whole are so disconnected that they have the expectation that all these practitioners would be on the same page would be all but impossible. Unless, imagine this, you embark on a training plan and the first person you meet with is your very own head coach. Your head coach helps you negotiate the entire process and ensures the quality of all the other pros that you work with, because everybody reports back to that head coach. In the series of weeks and months that follow, you meet with a practitioner coach, some sort of athletic therapist, physiotherapist, osteopath, somebody to help you make sure that you're dealing with your aches and pains and injuries. You meet with a nutrition coach who shows you sustainable habits to optimize your weight and performance. You meet with a conditioning coach to help further your plan and bring you through the dead zone to get you on the road to training and getting to your goals as quickly as possible. You meet with a group coach who has contact with everybody. Imagine a group coach in a class who understands what your individual goals and needs are. I envision a place where everybody has intimate knowledge of what your plan is, because they're all working together as a team to help you live an awesome life. Right now, the only place that this exists is the university elite or pro athlete level. I've spent the last 8 years developing a model which works for you in a way that is easy to manage, sustainable, and affordable. I call it the 6 pillars of a strong and balanced body. And there are 2 ways to access the system. 1, come to one of our live events. Or 2, sign up for this video series. Now there are 2 reasons why I prefer that you sign up for the video series first. 1, it gives you a chance to get to know me and how my 6 pillars system works. 2, I don't want you to have to wait to start achieving your goals, and the video series will give you tools you need to start succeeding today. I'm offering you a chance to break the mold and start doing what's best for you. What I'm going to focus on in each video are the things you really need from each of these areas of expertise I just outlined. I'll show you how to navigate the biggest problems that I regularly see and provide you with the tools to negotiate them. This is all about getting real, usable information you can use today to start building a training program that makes sense and is developed out of science and many years of professional experience. Start feeling stronger, recover faster, improve your posture and energy, and most important, don't get injured along the way. The video series will actually give you tangible, usable tools that you can apply to your life right now and improve the prospect of getting to the goals that you want and building an active and sustainable lifestyle. But first, let me give you an idea of what the pillars are. To do that, I'm actually going to start with Pillar 6, because Pillar 6 is all about strategy. Pillar 6 is designed to build a global strategy which balances your plan based on the previous 5 pillars and your desired lifestyle. It looks at the goals you're trying to attain and ensures the lifestyle you want to live aligns with your goals and helps you figure out all the logistics behind your ultimate success. I'll come back to that a little more at the end, but I wanted you to understand that there is a strategy to pull this all together in the end. Here's the 30,000-foot overview of the 6 pillars, which is the actual process that I go through with all of my clients. Pillar 1, target, focus, and mindset. This pillar is partially about making sure you properly deal with motivational issues, if in fact that's one of your obstacles, by implementing a strategy which ensures sustainable motivation. But equally important, Pillar 2 is also about target and focus. What exactly are you trying to get out of your training plan? And how do we make sure that this is going to happen? I'll be your head coach and help you set meaningful targets that are focused on real goals. Pillar 2, building a proper athletic foundation. It doesn't mean you have to be an Olympic athlete, but I truly believe that we all have an inner athlete. If you're going to live an active and sustainable lifestyle, resolve pain, avoid injury, train on a regular basis, and build a plan that makes sense, you're going to have to develop your inner athlete. Even if you're a seasoned athlete, chances are very high that you've missed steps along the way. This needlessly puts you at high risk for injury. I'll say that again because it's important. This needlessly puts you at high risk for injury. We overcome this risk by teaching you how to make your body smarter before you make it stronger. Pillar 2 is the onboarding process that ensures that you'll build a stronger, more balanced core learn how to limit joint wear and tear, and ultimately avoid needless injury. Pillar 3, simple and sustainable fuel. Nutrition has become this complex field with an overwhelming amount of information online, and I can tell you 100% that it is way simpler than it seems. It's all about habit change over content adjustment. You'll see how some simple habit changes can make the difference between eating well on a regular basis without struggling and being overwhelmed and giving up. Pillar 4, your life force. What do I mean by life force? It comes down to your internal health and your metabolism. Pillar 4 shows you how to properly and sustainably boost your metabolism, boost your immune system, and ensure you have adequate recovery. In this pillar, we build your cardiovascular capacity by engaging you in the right kind of cardio training for your body. We'll also look at other aspects of your life force like sleep and stress. Pillar 5, launching your inner athlete. Once you've gone through Pillar 1 and 2 to set a clear focus and a solid foundation, you'll really know what direction you're moving in. Now you can start building your body to be stronger and more skilled. You now enter what I call skill-based strength training. It's my systematic approach designed to make you more athletic. You'll see your athleticism grow, and you'll discover which skills are best for you to train to get the best results for your body. And that brings us back to Pillar 6, strategy. One of the most important keys to long-term success is understanding your desired lifestyle versus your desired goals. That'll tell you how and when to train. Our major focus here is to create a template you can follow, which will allow you to build sustainable schedules as your life changes and your goals and needs evolve. You'll have a template that creates a balanced lifestyle designed by you, specifically aligned with your goals and needs. If you're ready to get things right, you want to start learning what to focus on and how to get a plan that is effective and sustainable, a plan that'll get you to the goals that you want while simultaneously and seamlessly balancing your body's needs and your desired lifestyle, then I highly encourage you to sign up for this video series. You'll see 2 choices below. 1, to sign up for the video series and get your name on the pre-list for a discount, and 2, to sign up just for the video series. If you sign up for the video series and the pre-list, you'll receive a 25% discount on our 6 Pillars Live event. There's absolutely no obligation, and you can use it anytime in the next 3 years. Start learning and doing what is best for your individual goals and needs. Don't wait. Click below and sign up now. If you have any comments or questions about this video, please feel free to leave them. I would love to hear from you. The last thing is, feel free to share this with your friends. The goal here is to get people real, tangible, usable information so that they can stop struggling to be healthy or stop struggling to be athletic and stop running into these crazy obstacles that people are running into that are absolutely needless, like getting injured when you're training. So go ahead and sign up now.